Hey, good morning, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. It's Friday, September 20th. We're almost done, well, officially done with the summer. The fall, it's tomorrow, September 21st. Um, so, recently on PlayStation, they announced this 30th anniversary PlayStation 5 uh, Slim and PlayStation 5 Pro digital and also PlayStation Portal, along with their DualSense controllers. And I have to say, looking at the detail here, they've done a magnificent job. I mean, this just looks beautiful. This will sell out so fast, so quick this holiday season. Even their PlayStation 5 Pro controllers are, even the stand is, it's a 30th anniversary, and they've really done a fantastic job. I have to admit, I looked at it, I checked it out, especially the Pro version. Looks great. There's the Pro version right there. Let's look at the Pro version just for a minute. Uh, I think this is the Pro version I want, man. This just looks beautiful. Instead of just being, black and white, you know, black and white two tone, which is fine. Black and white two tone is fine. But this is really what I would like to have. A couple of these controllers like this, and the charger. Even the charger. It's the same color. The stand. They really did a fantastic job on this 30th anniversary, because the birthday of PlayStation was announced in December of 1994, believe it or not. And then it wasn't officially, released out there till like what, 95, and then 96, and then later on, of course, all the games started coming out, like Resident Evil, Parasite Eve, and all these other games, Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, Gran Turismo, Siphon Filter, etc., etc. And then, of course, in 97, 98, especially 1998, it's when PlayStation really took off, and in a big way. And the rest is history, of course, with the PlayStation 2 in 2000. So, you know, if you know your history, you know your history, right? When it comes to gaming, especially PlayStation. And without a doubt, PlayStation 2. I don't think anyone here will disagree on this video that PlayStation 2 was one of the best consoles ever created. Uh, no one will disagree on that. Nobody. Um, so I'm really excited, man, about this. However, the chances of me getting one of those, well, chances of you getting one of those are very slim, because this will be very difficult to find, and they will not have that many quantities of this, so you will really have to pre-order this as super fast possible. I probably won't be able to get this. I would be lucky if I can get just a regular PS5 Pro. A lot of people ask me about the Pro. Am I okay with the price? Look, um, I already mentioned this. I already talked about this. You guys have to understand, building a console, it's different than building a PC. And if you want more information on this, if you want more details about this, I can redirect you to JZ 2 Cents. JZ 2 Cents is one of the best when it comes to PC. Building a PC, anything regarding PC, he will explain it to you in he's like a professor instructor, like he's like a university of building a PC. And that's what he does. That's his job. Certified technician, he has an outstanding resume. Anyway, besides the point, if you don't know who Jay Z 2 Cents is, go check him out. He explains in detail why people shouldn't compare 4070 and a PC build to a PlayStation 5 Pro, and why it's difficult for you to build a PC for $700 that will give you the same performance as PS5 Pro. And one of the reasons is because PS5 Pro consoles are built differently on their motherboard versus PC. And it's easier for companies to cut the price and get these components with AMD to build a console for 700 versus you building a PC. You can't build a PC to have the same power, to have the same accolades that the PS5 Pro has for $700. It's simply not possible. And again, one of the reasons is it's a different beast. Building a console is different than building a PC. This is why I always said this to everybody, and I think it's a lack of education, honestly. I'm sorry, I think it's a lack of education. You can't compare a PC to a console because consoles are built differently on their electronic board. The transistors and CPU, GPU, all of that stuff, memory, it's built differently than a PC. A PC requires many different third-party components which cost more money. PlayStation only gets the one component from one company, AMD, and they put that all on their board. They have their own board, and they get the manufacturer from AMD, and they sell it to them for dirt cheap. And it's easier for Sony to build a console for $700 that will give you a much better boost and much better fidelity than you building a PC. Because you have to consider, if you want to build a PC that will have the same power as Pro, it'll cost you more than $700. And I'll just briefly explain this, but you can watch Jay-Z 2 Cents video. First of all, you building your personal computer. There's a reason why they call it PC. It's your personal computer, your personal preference computer. All right. The vendors, right? Different companies, right? EVGA, Corsair, MSI, right? Asus. These are the third-party companies out there, and they want to make money. So you will need to purchase their parts and components, and they will cost more money because they want to make money. So the vendors like EVGA, you want to get a power supply that's 1800 watts or higher, it will cost you more money because you're buying it from EVGA. So that adds to the price. Well, you want to get the motherboard. Okay. The motherboard that can support 32 gigabytes to 64 gigabytes expansion, or run a higher CPU, dual GPU, that'll cost you more money because you're buying a motherboard from a different vendor, from a different manufacturer, right? Let's say MSI or Asus. Let's just use Asus, right? ROG Asus. That price just went up, so now you get a power supply and the motherboard, and the price just went up past $700. So you already at like $800. Okay, you already surpassed PS5 Pro. All right, so you got power supply, you got a motherboard. Now you need to get the memory RAM. Now you get the $900, depending what type of memory. Right, what type of memory we're talking about. So, and on top of that, now you need to find a CPU. What type of CPU, right? Ryzen 9, i9. Which one you're looking for? That's about $380 to $400. So right now you were already at $1,300 plus tax, $1,400. So you already surpassed. You already passed, PS5 Pro a long time ago. So now it's at the $1,400. All right. So you got that. What else do you need? Well, you need a GPU. Well, what type of GPU do you want? You want 4070? Okay. So you're already at $1,400. Now you need to pay another $700 to get the 4070, right? If you like it, maybe you can get it for 600, maybe. But let's say 700. So 1,400 plus a 700, you're at the $2,100, $2,100. Right there you go. So you already passed, two PS5 Pros. And then now you need a case. Okay, so you need a case. That's gonna cost you another whatever, 150, 200. Well, depending what kind of case you get. Let's say 250. So now you're at the 2,100. You're looking at $2,300. So $2,300. So $2,300 right there. Now you got the case. Now you need what kind of cooling do you want? Do you want a thermal take cooling, right? Well, the cooling will cost you more money as well. So now you're looking at, $2,300 plus the thermal take cooling. If you choose to go with the liquid cooling, you might even go higher. So now you're looking at extra $200. So $2,500 right there. Okay, so what else do you need? Well, you need a keyboard. All right, what type of keyboard? I don't know, whatever. Keyboard's also expensive as well. So $2,600 now. Now you're at $2,600 just to achieve what PS5 Pro can achieve. You catch my drift? You catch my point? And I know Jay-Z 2 Cents has explained this better than me, but I just want you to understand, and I want you guys to educate yourself. And I don't mean this in a negative way. I mean this in a nice way, to educate yourself like I did. You can't compare a console to a PC because consoles are built differently versus PC. They run differently versus PC. And I really want you to understand that. I think it's really important people understand it, because there seems to be a lack of education on this part, where people don't seem to understand this. And the lack of education comes from lack of research. I do a lot of research. I'm like Tom Cruise. I want to know, how does this work? Well, maybe I shouldn't use a Tom Cruise as a reference, but let's say a Keanu Reeves. I'm intrigued. I like to learn. How does this work? How do you do this? What is the process? What is the method? What's the difference? I want to know. I'm a curious George. I want to know. So what I'm simply saying is, to you guys, is when it comes to PS5 Pro and the price, I'm okay with it. Knowing what I know now, I'm perfectly okay with $700. And I know a lot of you will disagree with me, but that's okay. I'm not making this video to have everyone agree with me, okay? I'm not making this video to make everyone happy. I'm just telling you what I have researched, and I'm sharing this information. I'm sharing this information with you guys, so that way you have better understanding, And you can research this just like I can research this. You have internet, you have access to internet, but you got to be careful where you go. I go directly to the source to learn on how something works. Now, Jay-Z 2 Cents, he's a very, legit PC guy, certified technician PC guy. He has diplomas and everything. He's certified. ITT Tech, certified. He worked for many different contractors and whatnot. So he's certified. So he knows what he's talking about. Okay. So I watch Jay-Z 2 Cents, and I watch him because he knows what he's talking about. So anyway, I just want to say that I really like this. I think this is great. If I can't get PS5 Pro Anniversary Edition, I'll try to see if I can get at least a couple of those controllers, or try to at least get a Portal. You know what I can do? I can buy this Portal for myself this holiday season. And I can give my portal that I have to my nephew with a PlayStation 5 digital. I can give him a PlayStation 5 digital and a portal um, as a Christmas gift. I think he will love it as a Christmas gift. I can give it to my nephew. Give him my PS portal that I have, my PlayStation portal that I already have, with a PlayStation 5 digital. Put it in a nice Christmas box and put it under the tree, and I think he will be so happy. He loves Gran Turismo, so I'll also have a copy of Gran Turismo in there as well for him to play. It'll be a wonderful Christmas gift for him. So, anyway, guys, I don't want to drag this video any longer than it needs to be. I'm sorry that I had to explain this to you. You can watch Jay-Z 2 Cents. He explains it a little bit better in detail. I mean, I try to do my best to make this video shorter, but I felt like I needed to explain to everybody my take on the price, you know, and I agree with the price. And I know a lot of you will hit a dislike on this video, and that's fine, because you will say, "Oh, I'm just shilling for Sony." I'm not. I'm just educating myself. You know, learning. Hey, you know, PlayStation 5 Pro, it's powerful, and if you think you can build a PC for $700 that it's going to give you the same performance and same power, good luck, because you can't. And I just, you know, gave you all the details and reasoning why you can't do that. And this is, again, before I end the video, I always tell people, please don't compare consoles to a PC. Me and my friend Cameron, we talked about this on our podcast, and we were right. We were right. You know, I don't think people should compare a console to a PC. It's two different things, guys. It is two different worlds. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Happy Friday, and I will see you on a live stream. Stay blessed. Have a good Friday, and I'll see you later today on a live stream. Love you guys. Be good.